Hey everybody, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, with you here on Tuesday, but not just any Tuesday. It is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2013, for a special action-packed edition of OTR. We're going to try out more than one of today's newest fast food items. First stop, Taco Bell, here on Van Dorn Street in Alexandria, Virginia, at the Van Dorn Plaza, which is a old school shopping center that I used to go and buy wrestling magazines at, the People's Drug, which is now CVS Pharmacy some time ago. They've got a Safeway in there as well, a Gold's Gym, things like that. And also right beside the Taco Bell, you've got Wendy's. And that might be a sign of something to come. But today, I'm first here to review Taco Bell's brand new grilled stuffed nacho, which is something that I saw as a test item very recently on one of the food websites out there, either Brand Eating or Grub Grade, or it might have even been Food Beast. I'm not really sure, but this thing is $1.29, and as you can see, it comes in a rather large package, much larger than the size of my hand. And you see it's called a stuffed nacho. Well, how do you stuff a nacho? I don't know. Alright, so let me pull this thing out of here and show it to you right quick. There you go. So basically, what you got is a big, large, soft tortilla. Now, on the inside of this tortilla, what I believe you have is beef. There may or may not be beans in there. I don't know, necessarily want to pull it open too much and ruin it, but let's see here. Okay, yeah. Wow, wait. Right on top, first of all, you see it's got the little doohickeys here, the red crispy deals tortillas, and then down here at the bottom there is some beef and then some nacho cheese sauce. Apparently this is a new kind of nacho cheese sauce, a zesty sauce of some sort. And then there's some sour cream. This thing just wants to slide right onto my nasty seat. Alright, close that thing back up. $1.29 is a pretty good price for a food item this large. It doesn't seem to be really anything that revolutionary, and you know, it looks like they press it in that same thing that they put their quesadillas in. Looks like just another way to actually do a crunch wrap, if you're a crunch wrap fan. But there's no tostada in here. Instead of the tostada, there are the little tortilla strips. That's interesting. All right. Well, some people have been lobbying for me to start eating on camera rather than doing the point of chew, like is what I'm doing here. I'm thinking about that. I just got to reformat the shows to make that work. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do it in the future. All right. Well, but in the meantime, take a look at the bag that this thing came in while I take a bite. Not much going on there. I'm going to take a second bite. And that's all sour cream. Oh, God. All right, I'll be right back with my review of the grilled stuffed nacho from Taco Bell. Okay, I'm back with part one of today's two-part review. This time on the grilled stuffed nacho from Taco Bell, brand new. It just came out last Thursday. I haven't seen a lot of reviews on this yet on YouTube. So hopefully I'm striking while the iron's hot, so to speak. In terms of, speaking of the iron being hot, this product was extremely fresh, and I think that will benefit the score greatly here, because I can imagine if that thing sat around for more than about 5 minutes, it would be a complete nightmare, guys. But it was really good as it was, because the crispy, crunchy tortilla strips that are in there were actually crispy and crunchy, and they just didn't, you know, they hadn't become soggy remnants of what they once were, and I think that was a huge plus. It had the regular Taco Bell beef in there, and it had the special new nacho sauce, which I actually kind of liked better than their regular nacho sauce. It seemed to have a little more life to it, a little less plastic, just oneness with everything else that's in the unit. It stood out on its own, kind of. Also, the sour cream, I think, would have been a good addition if it had been throughout, rather than just sitting in one corner to be like a sour cream ice cream cone. Just a suggestion to whoever made it for me back there. All in all, for $1.29, a really great bargain for a Taco Bell item of that size. I was never a big Crunch Wrap fan, so I can't say this is not as good as a Crunch Wrap. I'd say it's actually about as good as a Crunch Wrap. Maybe I'd like it if it were a little crispier, but no big deal. I can live with it the way it is as long as it's darn fresh. I think all in all, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3/4 thumbs up. Pretty good item from Taco Bell for $1.29. I imagine it's just for a limited time, even though they have most of these ingredients sitting around, all the time. But anyway, looks like things are starting to pick up over at the Wendy's, and I want to give you part 2 of your special Christmas Eve review. So I'll be right back to do that, guys, in a second. Alright everybody, I'm back. Brandon from the sAs here with part 2 of OTR's Christmas Eve special double shot review. This time at Wendy's, still in the Van Dorn Plaza in Alexandria, Virginia, on busy Van Dorn Street. Very, very noisy and busy this time of day, especially on the day before Christmas when a lot of people haven't finished their shopping. Heck, I haven't even really started my shopping, and that's what I'm doing right after this. But anyway, this Wendy's burned down about 4 or 5 years ago, and they rebuilt it and gave it this really cool looking black and red sort of exterior rather than the old school yellow and red that it used to carry. And it doesn't have that newfangled look either that some of them have now. It has still the old logo there and good old Wendy, not all updated looking and whorish like she looks these days. That's old-fashioned Wendy right there, unlike the redheaded whore we know nowadays. Anyway, go ahead and close the windows. I have a little less noise. They have 2 brand new quote-unquote value sandwiches on their menu that were just introduced this week. One of them is called the Spicy Chipotle Crispy Chicken Sandwich, and the other one's called the Spicy Chipotle Junior Cheeseburger. Basically, they're supposed to be 99 cents, but in this area, Wendy's never charges what they say in the commercials because they leave the pricing up to the franchisees, and that becomes a big mess. So instead of 99 cents each here, what we have here is $1.99 a piece. So $1.99 for something that's smaller than the palm of my hand, unlike old Taco Bell a second ago, $1.29, something twice the size of my whole hand. I don't know. You do the math. Wendy's is kind of not right that way. I think they should probably put a little regulation behind that. I know it's tough to be a business owner or a franchisee or what have you, but hey, charging twice what they say it is on the TV commercials is a little excessive. I could see it going $1.29, maybe even $1.49 if times are tight, man. But $1.99, I don't know about all that. Alright, so let me get to the actual review though. First of all, the chicken sandwich. As you can see, they say it's 100% all white meat chicken. Okay, well, maybe it is. We'll see. And what this gimmick basically gives you, hello Wendy, is a sandwich, with pepper jack cheese, some kind of spicy chipotle sauce, and jalapenos, and they appear to be pickled jalapenos rather than fresh. And on this one, it's the crispy chicken sandwich. Alright. Then you've got the burger, which is 100% pure beef, apparently. Maybe it's chicken too, but of course they double purpose these things. Which has the same kind of physical makeup. You got your bun, you got your pepper jack cheese, spicy chipotle sauce, and jalapenos on a tiny little shriveled up all beef patty. Alright, which one shall I try first, guys? I guess I'll go for the chicken since it's over there. Alright, you guys take a look at Wendy and her red-headed whoreness, and I'm taking a bite. Oh, I don't know about that, guys. All right. Check this bad boy out. Alright guys, I'll be right back with my review and comment on these two new sandwiches. Okay, I'm back with my review of the two new spicy Chipotle sandwiches at Wendy's. First of all, I don't like it when burgers are called sandwiches, so strike that notion. The spicy Chipotle crispy chicken sandwich and the spicy Chipotle junior cheeseburger. First of all, like I said, too expensive at $1.99 each. These things are dollar burgers at best. And I don't like it when chicken's called burger either. So I don't know what I'm talking about, but these are dollar items at best, guys. I'm frustrated because I didn't like what I had here, I don't think, too much. Particularly in this chicken sandwich. The chicken sandwich was very disappointing. My tag team partner, heel Will Mahoney, had stressed that he was excited to see this review of this chicken sandwich because he likes the spicy chicken sandwich. Well, one thing to remember, this is a value chicken sandwich, not their regular good, thick, juicy chicken breast chicken sandwich. This is their, you know, pressed chicken sandwich thing or whatever it is. And the first thing I thought when I took a bite out of this thing was frozen. It tasted like something that literally had been taken out of the freezer and put into the microwave and put onto the sandwich very haphazardly. Not very tasty in terms of the actual chicken itself. Salty. I don't think the chicken patty necessarily was spicy. If it was supposed to be, it just wasn't. The jalapenos, of course, added some spice, but no crunchiness because they're not fresh, they're pickled. And that's one thing that Wendy's kind of hammers you on the head about in their advertising these days, is how fresh their items are. And I didn't get that sense from the chicken sandwich or the jalapenos. Now, the spicy Chipotle sauce was pretty tasty, and I could see myself eating that on a premium sandwich of theirs and being pretty happy. But all in all, I'm not happy with this burger, particularly for $1.99. It's not a burger, it's a chicken sandwich. The cheese wasn't even melted. Very just bland overall, a little bit spicy because of the jalapenos, but that's about it. I'm going to give this thing a quarter thumb up, man. It's really disappointing. Didn't like that at all. Now, onto the burger. It's a burger, so it automatically gets a quarter thumb up without me even, you know, having to eat it because it's a burger. So it's going to surpass this chicken sandwich. It does taste fresher in terms of the beef versus the chicken. The jalapenos are still pickled, so no big deal there. No difference in that particular case. But overall, I would say that it's still not a great burger. It's still not a great value. The Chipotle sauce is good, like I said. I like that. It's probably the highlight of this entire experience. The cheese is good, but needed to be a little bit more melted. I'm going to go ahead and give this burger at $1.99 a half of a thumb up, which is a little bit better, about twice as good, I guess, than the chicken sandwich fared, but still not good enough to get my $1.99 time and time again. I will be going to McDonald's and paying, you know, $1.25 or whatever it is for the McDouble or the new ranch burger that they have over there, the barbecue ranch burger, which is really, really good. So disappointing experience here at Wendy's today, but what can I say? They can't all be winners, right? On to some Christmas shopping here. I'm going to go to Landmark Mall, which is just up the street over here from the Van Dorn Plaza. There's really nothing worth going Christmas shopping in here. Landmark Mall I worked in for years, at the candy store there, at the Spencer's Gifts, at Things Remembered, the engraving shop, and also at Hot Sam's Pretzels. In my formative years, I often joke that I graduated from University of Landmark at Van Dorn. I bring this up because this is probably the last year I or anyone else will be able to go to Landmark Mall for Christmas shopping, because they're ripping down the mall proper and building it as a town center type outdoor mall type thing, which is odd because it used to be an outdoor mall that they ripped down to put up the indoor mall. But the indoor mall has been dead for years. I've called it White Wall Mall. You know, it's not doing well, but I'm going to visit it for this one final time for Christmas and get my folks and some other people some Christmas presents if I can get through the lines here on Christmas Eve. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Festivus, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, etc. to everybody. There's one more Christmas edition review coming up tomorrow on Christmas Day with us, the SAS guys. I believe that one is just me and Heel Will Mahoney, if I'm not mistaken. Check it out tomorrow sometime in the afternoon or early evening. Thanks for watching SAS all throughout the year. I will be back next week on Tuesday for OTR on New Year's Eve. Also, if all goes well, I will have a Friday review as well, either a pizza night or takeout tonight, depending on what's hopping in the takeout world. Thanks for watching, guys. Join the SAS on Facebook by clicking on the link down below in the description. I'm running off at the mouth. Follow me at Brandon Reich SAS if you want to hear me run off some more, or read me run off some more. And follow Heel Will Mahoney at Heel Will Mahoney, and he'll keep you abreast of all the happenings in the SAS. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, in between time, don't buy these sandwiches. I'll see you next time. The nacho is cool. Bye-bye.